What's up, and welcome to She Got Them Tarot Cards. My channel is for entertainment purposes only, but when the readings resonate, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. I don't do personal readings. I don't reach out to anybody to persuade them to purchase any readings. I do not reach out to anybody for anything. I do not have a WhatsApp. Don't get scammed. Remember, these messages will not resonate with every fire sign. It's people who are not spiritually gifted. They exploit fake spiritual practices for money. I'm going to say a protection incantation over y'all reading real quick, fire signs, before I get started. My power is not of this world. The Most High give me permission to trample on all my enemies. All evil entities, spirits, and energies are condemned from this reading. You are not welcome here. And with my sovereign authority, I send you back to your source from which you came. Ashe. Let's get into the starting energy of your reading. Y'all have make the effort. And it says, this love is worth taking risk. You are called to move forward. Some of y'all could be romantically involved with somebody and thinking like, should I entertain this motherfucker? It seems like you want something serious with this person anyway, so you might as well go on and do it, fire signs. This is your sign that you're thinking too hard. You're thinking too hard. Go ahead and hop on that. Okay. Let's get into your first set of oracle messages. Hold on one second, y'all. One second. One second. One second. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me get this in order real quick over here. All right. Get stuff in order. All right. Y'all have red flags, and it says warning signs, ignored intuition, potential trouble, you knew better. The next card says catfish, pretending to be someone else online, fake profile, deceptive images, not who you think I am. The next card says divine timing, patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing when it's meant to be. And the last card says ascension, spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness, elevating myself. I'm picking up an identity crisis or personality disorder for some of y'all. Fire signs, like you've been faking so bad and making people think you're a totally different person than who you actually are. And I feel like you have taken it too far. The card said, you know better. Whatever reason you're faking who you are, whether it's to get something or to get somebody, if it's for social status or for your self esteem, be patient because it's going to come to you when it's time. You have to trust the process. You're getting all the signs to take the time to find out who you really are because somewhere in your life you lost yourself. And it's time for spiritual growth and elevation. Let's get into your second set of oracle messages. Y'all have the matriarch, nurture, the harvest, the chiefess, strength tested, the ancestral force, completion, the shadow, trials and tribulations. Be proud, celebrate yourself. Absolutely, fire signs. You have a well deserved sense of wholeness. The vibe is fulfillment and harmony. You have a better understanding of who you are more than ever before. See, I told y'all I was picking up an identity crisis. You are protected. You are safe. The ancestors have your back in full force. Embrace the new opportunities. Watch your back. Caution and danger ahead. Dishonesty, deception, and uncertainty are in the air. Trust your intuition. Your inner voice is screaming to get your attention. There is more to the situation than meets the eye. You are in for a roller coaster. Emotional distress is no joke. The dark night of the soul is upon you. Be aware of how you project fear and limiting beliefs in relationships, conversations, and negotiations. Be willing to feel and release any fears and doubts that you may have. You're being tested, but you got this, fire signs. Confront your fears and insecurities. Trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Stand up for yourself. Express your needs clearly while maintaining grace and respect for others. Powerful beyond measures describes you and the ancestors of your ancestors. You will not only survive your current challenges, you will thrive. You are stronger than you ever thought possible. Free yourself from the need to justify your existence. You are higher, to the fortune of wealth the matriarch ancestor brings. Allow yourself to receive your riches and allow your blessings to come in. Let's get into your third set of oracle messages, fire signs. Y'all have ignite, ambition, pursue desires with drive, and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind as answers reveal your journey. Free to move. Embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. Worthy goal. Get out and be inspired to keep working towards your life purpose. Transform and rise. Your journey of transformation unlocks vast potential, guiding your evolution to new heights. Fire signs, you have a goal that's worth working towards, but I feel like you have lost interest or confidence. Get that ambition back. Remember that you're free to do anything that you put your mind to if you focus and stay on track. So I don't know what's getting you unfocused, but get back to the side of you that's a go getter and the side of you that's determined to go after what you want until you get it. Like, don't be discouraged. Let's get into the last part of your reading, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the tarot. Y'all have Eight of Swords, Empress reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, King of Swords, High Priestess reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups. It's a woman showing up in this strong energy that she's infertile or she's sterile, like she can't have children, and it's causing issues in her relationship because the man she's with, he wants a family. She uses material things to make up for not being able to have babies, not being able to experience motherhood is causing her psychological problems. I see something about war, hunger, sickness, loss of possessions. I'm getting like an internal war, and this woman not eating on purpose and just going down to the point she's losing everything because not being able to be a mother really mess her up. This is not y'all energy. So you're messing with a woman like this, possibly a Taurus or Libra woman. Yeah, she's unable to experience joy or experience life to the fullest. She's in a relationship where the man don't feel the same love for her that she feels for him. If she's not ready for a relationship with you, she needs to get her mental state together. She got in this relationship knowing it wasn't going to work because of her issues. This lady is emotionally unstable. Her thinking is clouded. She's being reckless. She's being impulsive, and it's going to have negative consequences. And she has a nerve to be conceited with a shallow personality. She likes sexual enjoyment without commitment or feelings. She's deceitful, unfaithful, and appeals to a man's animal instincts and lead men to destruction. Fire signs, you already got a lot going on, and she just added unnecessary aggravation, pretty much. Like, having all this going on is not one of your strengths. You got issues with something you're working on not turning out the way you thought it would, and the card is saying go back to the beginning of your initial idea. It's something you're missing, or either your ideas are too basic and you need to stand out more and be like super different. The Tower card reversed is saying you are causing your own problems. This lady could be a threat to your freedom by falsely accusing you of something. She could cause you to lose your job. Disaster and suffering can be avoided, but you have to do something about this lady now. Like, you sure know how to pick them, fire signs. I'm seeing you're going through a lot that you try to hide. You hide your emotions. I'm also seeing you're judgmental. Yeah, you usually have good ideas, good instincts, common sense, natural leadership, and speak with authority. Whatever you're working on, if it's people who like need to approve something you're doing, or if it's people you need approval from, make sure you're confident in what you're doing. But after you make some changes to your original idea, or get a second opinion, because I want to see you win, fire signs, okay? Some of y'all are going through it, overwhelmed by problems and personal issues, somebody trying to dominate you, restrict you, trap you, force you to do something. And it's this crazy lady. You feel like there's no way out. Usually, the Eight of Swords means being in a mental prison. The card is saying solutions exist, but your thinking has to be clear. Somebody close to you could have passed away, because I'm seeing grief and loss, setbacks, loss of a relationship, friendship, or valued possession, disappointment in love and friendship, end of a marriage or love relationship. It's a message that you have the strength and spirit to endure, hope for a better future, choose a creative solution to your problems. This is a temporary period and will pass. All right, as far as the energy around you, y'all have the Knight of Swords, Moon card reversed, Page of Swords, Sun card, Knight of Wands, Chariot reversed, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands reversed. All of y'all energy showed up in this spread, fire signs. I see you had a good beginning to something, but then it went left. A streak of bad luck. I'm telling you, it's something you're trying to do that everybody else is doing, so you have to stand out. That's why it's being turned down. Lost in a crowded marketplace or not well received. Yeah. Ideas were not original enough or bad initial planning. Start from the drawing board, fire signs. I feel like you're going to say fuck that shit and just get it how you live it, fire signs. Success through unhanded means, ruthless dealings with others, you exploiting other people for your advancement, y'all acting up, winning by intimidation, and obsessed with money and power. No concern for others' feelings and needs. You doing all this because you want to change in your life. The energy of depression is showing up. Now, listen, if this project or whatever you're doing is depressing you, let it go or take a break and go back to it. I keep I keep seeing you lack clear thinking. You might need advice and opinions from the people around you, because they have the experience in whatever you're going through, like they've been there already. And see, this is what I mean by identity crisis for some of y'all. Now, I'm not sure what you're trying to do, but you start off hiding your emotions, having a military demeanor. Maybe you were in the military, coming off disciplined, confident, responsible. And you told somebody you're an engineer, planner, designer, builder, architect. Then you went from that to telling somebody your job is the center of your life, that you're financially successful, patient, and extremely focused, that you have traditional values of hard work and public service, that you follow through and keep your word, and that you're underestimated by most people. I mean, you could have these qualities. It's just a switch up for me. And then you showed your seductive side. The card is saying you're very attractive, full of energy, especially in the bedroom. But when you get to this particular point, somebody's going to start to see that you're always in a rush. You're always starting something but not finishing. that you love to mess around with a variety, so that that person is going to see that they're not special real quick, and that you like to move around. They're going to see that you're very passionate with a quick temper. So I feel like you're revealing yourself to somebody in levels. And then the petty side of you comes out, intimidating and challenging this person to keep up for absolutely no reason. You actually could be a builder, architect, designer, artist, or manufacturer, fire signs, because I saw that energy twice on two different cards. So you went from the Knight of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles to a touch of the real you with the Knight of Wands to the Page of Swords. All those knights mean you need to grow up. Okay. I'm seeing that you possibly got to a point where your personal magnetism is high. You have success and good health, high self esteem, and confidence and love again. And also your career, improved physical conditions and energy levels, mental alertness, optimism, and happiness, a period of contentment and joy. Doubtful ventures now have a great future. Education or study will be successfully completed. All right. Fire signs, that's your reading. Thank you for coming to my channel. She Got Them Tarot Cards. Tell your friends and family that's into tarot readings about my channel. Share and like the videos so the channel can grow. Make sure you come back because I'll be posting more readings. I'm out.